Hey guys, what is up? And I am coming at you guys with my in-depth video on what what I think of Advanced Warfare, because the beta's over. It's Tuesday now, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start on a positive note and start with the positives, because there are actually a few positives about this game, believe it or not. So, positives: the movement is slower. Now, it is actually slower than Black Ops 3, and obviously way slower than Advanced Warfare, which, is a positive. It's not as smooth as Black Ops 3, which I guess would kind of be negative. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you felt about Black Ops 3. But the movement being slower is overall mostly a positive thing, because most people have been wanting, that movement kind of gone and wanting to go back to boots on the ground, me included. So yeah, that overall is a positive. The new grenade throwing mechanic, that's actually pretty cool in my opinion. I do like how you can still move and shoot and stuff and throw the grenade. That is pretty cool. I think that was a good idea. One of the few good things. Score streaks. The score streaks are pretty decent overall from what I saw in the beta. Score streaks are supposed to be kind of overpowered, obviously. Not too game breakingly overpowered, but they are supposed to be kind of OP because that's reward for being a good player and getting a bunch of kills and stuff. Alright, so that was a pretty short list of positives, so now I'm gonna move on to the negatives. The negatives are, well, the first negative is war rigs, and this is a negative because it adds, in my opinion, a kind of unnecessary learning curve to Infinite Warfare. Because, Call of Duty's always been that game that anyone could pick up and get into and, kind of practice enough and get good at. Well, War Rigs kind of add this unnecessary learning curve because it's got all this stuff. It's got the payload and then the ability and then the weapon and the stuff you gotta learn, and it's just weird. It kind of took me like an hour to like go through all of them and kind of understand what was up with them. So yeah, I think it's kind of unnecessary. Plus some of the war rig abilities or payloads or whatever are kind of OP, like the running dog thing and the one that can fly. It's just weird. That has no place in Call of Duty whatsoever. Alright, so number 2 on the list, the black hole grenades. These things are the definition of OP. If you were even relatively near them, you're getting sucked into them, and it's an instant kill. And it's so retarded, like a black hole grenade. Who the hell thought of that? Like and especially with how OP they are, that like should not be in Call of Duty. Like, could you imagine that thing being on hardpoint? Do you imagine how many kills you get if you have like a whole team on the hardpoint and you just chuck one of those black hole grenades in there? That you're instantly gonna kill the whole team. That's going to be a fury kill right there. I mean, that's crazy. That's, no, that should definitely not be in the game. Matchmaking. Now, I had a lot of matchmaking issues in the beta. Not sure how that's going to be in the full release of the game. I know they had this thing where they said, they were stress testing the servers and stuff, and that was a reason why matchmaking was bad. Also the lag, I'm going to go ahead and include that as another negative. There was quite a bit of lag while I was playing as well. Sometimes it would be worse than others. Not sure if that was on my side of things or on their side. Pretty sure it was on their side though, because my connection is pretty good, so more than likely it was their stuff. But yeah, hopefully they get that fixed for the full release of the game. I'm also going to be playing the full release of the game and kind of seeing if they've changed anything there, if they patched it or maybe nerfed or buffed some things, or see what kind of changes they did. The time to kill, that I heard I saw somebody say on Twitter that they patched that. I'm not sure, but when I was playing, sometimes it felt really fast and sometimes it felt really slow. I'm not sure if that's because of the lag and connection or what, or if that's just actual time to kill, but sometimes it would feel like Call of Duty Ghost time to kill, and other times it would feel like, like normal Black Ops 3 time to kill. So I'm not too sure about that, if that was lag or maybe a weapon that was kind of overpowered or what, because we don't have any weapon stats or anything like that yet, because, it's a beta, so nobody knows which weapons are, exactly the best or overpowered or anything like that. So not too sure about that, but, fast time to kill, like a really fast time to kill, is kind of negative. Obviously, the variants are negative, especially in this game, because a lot of them are really OP, especially once you get up into the legendary and epic. Like, having these gun streaks things, or these gun perk things that are attached, Like you can only get a nuclear with certain variants. That's just stupid. Like, if you drop 25 kills, you should be able to get a nuke or atomizer, whatever it's called, with any weapon in the game. I mean, that's just retarded. They're like, I swear, when InfinityWard was coming up with this shit, I think they just said, you know what, let's just go ahead and fuck up Call of Duty. I don't know what they were thinking, but obviously another negative, supply drops. You know, those have been a negative since Advanced Warfare. I really wish they'd never been introduced, especially with these variants coming around. Like, yeah, we have salvage and everything, but the salvage rate is kind of slow. Right now, for the beta and stuff, it's doubled, but, you know, whenever the main game drop, it's going to be even slower than it is now. So it kind of pushes more towards that pay-to-win side of things. So, yeah, that's definitely a negative. And obviously, the setting of the game is a big negative for everybody. You know, everybody's pissed off and tired of the whole future shit, and, you know, we want to go back to either like modern or the past. Obviously Battlefield 1 is doing really good right now, and one of the reasons it's doing so good is because it's pulling a lot of Call of Duty players to that game because of its setting, which is World War One. Because people have absolutely had it with the future shit. I mean, it's been done to death. Not only by Call of Duty, but also by other shooters as well. So, yeah, overall, people are just really pissed off about that. But yeah. So those are my positives and negatives about Infinite Warfare. And, you know, just talking about those, I still don't like Infinite Warfare. Like, I don't know. It's just not, I guess, as an overall game, it's okay. But as a Call of Duty, it's very, very bad. I mean, Black Ops 3 is so much better than this. Hopefully Modern Warfare Remastered, you know, they haven't changed anything in that. From what I've heard, they haven't. It's the exact same as we left it, just with updated graphics. So, yeah, probably going to be playing a lot more of that, but I am going to be, you know, trying out the full release of Infinite Warfare and doing videos on that when that comes out. But, yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts on Infinite Warfare overall. That was my in-depth look at it. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.